Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you're watching this channel from. My name is Damola and I talk finance, business and investment. And in a couple of weeks we have been talking about, I've been teaching on this channel on how to trade the forex market successfully. And I've given tons of content that is going to help you if you're interested in trading, on how to succeed in trading. I've really given a lot of stuff from the beginning, from the introduction to basics. And today we just want to do a combination of all that we have been talking about, like a general analysis. Right on my screen, I've actually done analysis here, but I'm gonna cancel the whole drawing so we can just do like a fresh analysis. And this market is GBP Japanese yen. That's Great British Pounds and JPY Japanese yen. So let's dive deep into what we have for today. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I talk about finance, business, and investments. And under this area is about finance and investment, trading the stock market, currency market, forex market. So if you have understanding about this, you'll be able to do pretty well in other forms of trading, because this is basically like the fundamental knowledge and skills you need to know in terms of trading. So if you're interested in finance, business and investment, do subscribe, like, click on the notification bell, and if you can share this content also so you can be a blessing to other people out there. It's important for you to solve people's problem, and this is why I'm doing this stuff, because there's nothing here that is for sale. Okay guys, so I said I'll cancel the whole drawing. By the way, I'm using the TradingView software to do this analysis. TradingView, so that's what exactly I'm using. So I want to just remove all the drawings that I have here, and don't mind the noise. I have a software that is just misbehaving this morning. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame. I hope you can see it clearly. This is the weekly time frame. And first of all, I want to draw my area of influence. What I mean by area of influence, I mean my support and demand zones. I want to draw areas of significance, importance in the market. So I'll pick my horizontal line to do that. And first of all, I can connect. I know these are connecting. These two lines are connecting. They might not be close to each other, but I know they're connecting. This is how I do my analysis. I make the tick line for weekly. I make the dotted line for the dailies. So I can just shift this a bit upward so you can be close to this here. So I can see that these two are connecting also, and some like the lows of the shadows are connecting. So I'll just pick the horizontal line also and do the same. By the way, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to drop. I'll respond to it as fast as possible. Okay, so I pick again. I can connect these two highs together. This is more like a double top. So I suspect this market to go down on this level. Okay, the other place you can actually connect with. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, you can see this level has two dotted lines also. So that's like a double bottom. We've talked about double top, double bottom in this channel. So if you haven't watched any of this video, I want you to start from the beginning so you can be updated from where we started from, so you don't be lost, of course. So I can connect these two dots together. Okay, yeah, pretty well. I think that's all we have. Sometimes when you run your analysis, you always see something to really update. Okay, so let's look at a lesser time frame now, the dailies. Okay, is there anything we can connect in the dailies? Yeah, I think we can connect this. There's some level of connections here. Here my cursor is. So I'll pick the horizontal line. Yeah, connect. What's happening? Okay, but this time I'm going to use a dotted line. Okay, this is how I used to make my difference. So I know that the market is approaching the 4 hours support level, the weekly resistance level. This is how I just make my analysis. It makes it easier for me to understand. So you just have to do what suits you better and what you understand more, so you can be able to make the best decision out of whatever charting style you're using. Okay, I can also connect this together. My cursor is at the moment, so I think I have lines touching each other here. Okay, so is there anything I can actually connect together again? I think here also, yeah. Okay, so just watch me. If what I'm doing does not make sense, just watch me. We'll make a sense out of it sooner or later. Okay, but I just want you to know that if you can see that there's area of significance happening here, area of significance happening here. I mean, the market got to these levels and retraces. That's exactly what we're talking about. The market got to each of these levels and retraces. So it's at this region we want to be making trading decisions. It's at these regions where the market is approaching this support and resistance lines in 4 hours, dailies, weekly, and what have you. Okay, so I take it to a lesser time frame now, which is the 4 hours. So what can I spot in these 4 hours? Is there anything I can actually dot in these 4 hours? Let me tighten the, okay, I think if there's a position we can actually connect together in these 4 hours, we will. I don't think I can find any. Okay, I think there's one here, but really, this is what happens now. What can we now spot out from this market? What can we spot out? You can see that this market has been heading towards north since since 23rd of March 2020. This market has been heading toward north. So this is we draw a trend line now to connect from the low to the high. So we are connecting our trend line from the lows to the high. So we can see that whenever the market touches this level or get to this level, it's always pull back up. It gets to this level, it always pull back up. Where's my marker? So I show you that. So the market got here. That's what I'm talking about. The market got here, it got here, it got here. So these are the significance level I'm talking about. Now the market approached this level, and you can see what's exactly happening. That it's actually going back up. Let me plate this up. Okay, so we have, sorry, blah 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 blah. Okay, take my pen off now. Okay, right. So we have this bullish trend that has been happening since 23rd of March. I think that's the peak of the COVID. I guess that's what happened because the market experienced this deep fall. So I think that's the period of the COVID. So the market fell this low, then it's pulled back up ever since, and it hasn't gotten to this level. So there's something very significant here for us to see. And is there any other thing we can actually spot out here? Okay, I think we can spot out a trend, but let's take it to the lower time frame also and see. Okay, from this level we can spot out now that there's a line happening here. But let's take it to the lower time frame and I break. Okay, let me just show you here. So this is what I do now on 4 hours and day and 4 hours and 1 hour. This is exactly what I do. So we have this area here where the market is approaching and it's always retracing back. It's approaching and it's always retracing back. Also, we have market that is experiencing a sell-off. Market is experiencing a sell-off at this level in the 4 hours chart. So let's go to 1 hour and see for ourselves what we have. Okay, so in the 1 hour chart, this is what we have in the 1 hour chart. Sorry. Okay. Sometimes I don't like using this mouse of it thing. It's kind of okay. So We have also a significant region, I guess I'm spotting out at this position here, that the market gets to this level, it traces back up, get to this level, it traces back up. This did not get to the level, but it retraces back up. It didn't get, it retraces back up. This got and it traces back up. So this is another important significant zone which we must spot out. And this I'm going to do that. Now we can see that the market is approaching that same level, but I'm going to put this as green because what we're expecting is that the market is going to pull back up. Okay, so we have this sharp sell within this zone here. Within the 4 hours level, we have this. Let me just draw like a channel to do that connection for us. So we have this sharp fall. This happened within, I guess, 2 days. This 12th of August down to okay, this happened 12th of August, this close to a week or two. So we had this sharp fall. Okay, connect the dots together. Okay, so we have this. So what we are looking at in this market now, our expectation is that after looking at our fundamental analysis, remember we've talked about fundamental analysis, so you should do well to check that video on fundamental analysis. That's going to help you because you do technical analysis, you do fundamental analysis, sometimes sentimental analysis, so we can be able to make sure that our decisions are all in alignment. For instance, this is GBP JPY. For instance, there's a news that is impactful on GBP and it's coming out to be positive news. Now, spotting this market at this level is a potential for the market to bounce back up again. That's because the fundamental analysis is aligning with the technical analysis. This is giving us like at least 50-60% probability level of you taking a good trade, a combination of whatever tool you want to use for your trading decision. So we are looking at a double bottom at this level. If you get to this position, you're looking at a double bottom, which is an opportunity for us to make a good trade out of it. And at the same point, so these are expectations. So the market can head this way. This is what I'm trying to talk about. The market can pull back up, and the market can decide to let's take this down. The market can decide to break this level and probably do. Sorry, I want to take this a little low. Okay, so the market can do something like this. Either can break this low, retest, and keep pulling down. That's exactly what really might happen in this market. So we are actually, our eyes are on this market now to see what is going to happen next, what is price going to say, so we can take advantage of this market to make an effective decision, because this is at a significant zone, and this market has potential. If it's heading north, it has a potential to move from 151.371 down to at least this level we are seeing here, which is about 165 pips on 1 hour time frames. This might take how many days? 5 hours. Yeah, it's possible for this to take 5 hours for it to happen, and it's possible for it to take days also for it to happen, depend on the positions on the fundamentals that is moving the market at that period of time. So the eyes are all on this, and if the market decides to go the other way around, I mean, I'll take this zoom a little bit. If the market decides to sell downwards, head south, we have the potential of making about pretty much of a, let's say, around, come on, get down, around 144 pips. So our eyes are all on this, so we can be able to take advantage of it. But mind you, I've given you like a basic understanding of how I run my analysis before I make my trade decisions, and we've talked about candlestick analysis and all of that. So you should watch out for those candlestick giving you a significance of what you should see before you make a trade decision. Like I say previously, if we are seeing like an engulfment candlestick. So this is giving us a potential, like something is about to happen here that we should look out for. I mean, if there's a green bullish candlestick that engulfs this past 2 hours, it's showing us buyers are about to take over this market again, like we have in this position here. So we're expecting the market to get here before it actually pulls down. But if you're looking at selling probably in the shorter time frame, like 15 minutes, probably you can get a good sell position there like that. So you can see the market is actually selling. So but I don't advise you to sell now, except you have some tricks, then you can actually look at that. But there's actually nothing much here in this market, because if you decide to place your stop loss at this level, let's for instance, I want to sell. So for instance, you decide to place your stop loss, not this way, sorry. Okay, I need to delete this stuff out of it. So I want to take a short position rather. So for instance, at this level now, so this is pretty what you want to do. So I don't think it makes really much sense in my own opinion, because well, you have this level to go, but your stop loss is going to be here. But I don't really think it makes much sense to me for now. So it's just a thing of being patient. Let's see how this goes. But if you're interested in shorter time frame, you might find other interesting opportunities that you can actually enter a trade. Okay, let's look at 1 minute again if you can see better option. Okay, I think we've seen in the 1 minute. So if you can place our stop loss at this level here, then we're looking at, let's say, this place for a pretty good profit. Well, that's fine, but obviously I'm sure you will not be able to meet this because this is not a live video. It's just like a recorded session. I'll post it on my channel. By the way, this is Monday morning, about 7:55 a.m. Not 7:55, about 8 a.m. Um, Thank you very much, and cheers. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to drop your questions in the comment box, and I'll respond to it shortly. Cheers. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.